Welcome to another episode of Thanalysis show.
We're back. Love it.
With your one and only Thanasis Antetokounmpo and Tony C.
What up?
This is an interesting episode because it's Bucks Media Day. And you guys are gonna see a lot of players. You're gonna hear from other players. I wasn't here when they making the question, so I'm gonna be very excited as well to see the episode and listen to it.
This is the first time we can be excited for. So, like, this is the first time we've got to do a full new episode with this jersey.
Yeah.
Thanasis is wearing.
Yeah.
It looks great to have 43 back on a Milwaukee Bucks uniform. We couldn't be more excited.
Very excited. And
remind everyone real quick.
Oh yeah,
Group of offices Thanalysis.
Exactly. I want to thank first of all our presenting sponsor, Gruber Low. One call.
That's all.
That's all. I want to thank Potawatomi Casinos and Hotels. Whenever you come to Milwaukee, that's the place to stay. They're amazing. They take care of us, and they've been with us since the beginning of the podcast. I want to thank Prisoner Wine Company. They are amazing. If you guys should try them, 100%. Try them. Want to thank McDonald's. You know, I'm loving it. Thank you guys so much. And back to the show. What we got, Tony?
You signed the contract. I just want to start here. Some episodes you bury a lead, you get into other things. Yeah. I want to get right into what the fans want to know. Just bring me back to that moment, because I got to talk to you during it. But when you put that pen to paper or digitally signed, whatever it was, what was that feeling like when you finally?
And it was emotional, but it was so much of like a reward and hard work that I put in just to come back and get another chance at it, because it was so crazy. This has never been done before, first of all. Like, my first official game, it was national team. Like, not being a team, that playing for the national team. Which is a story.
61.
Yeah, which is a story of itself in another podcast. But,
we're going to do a full episode on just the summer of
Eurobasket. But, just me signing with the team, it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing. I don't take stuff for granted, and I do believe that, good things happen to people who don't take things for granted, and people who are relentless, and they keep working and they don't stop, and they do all these things. So I'm very, very, very glad I was able to come back with the team and wear this jersey one more time. Very, very happy. And it happened during while I was playing, because I was playing we're playing against Italy, first game of the tournament. Official game, first game of the group, and everybody was there. I saw Coach Ham, John, Horst, and Doc. Everybody was there, so I was like, oh, okay. And we happened to have a good game. I played great defense. We had a great game. We won the game. And then I'm like, okay, at least now they see I'm back and I'm healthy, blah blah. And then boom, I signed the next day, to like 12 noon, which is 12 noon in Greece, obviously. But I'm happy, man. I'm happy, so.
It's 100% deserved. I remember us having conversations. I mean, you were days out of surgery, and the phrase you used was patiently aggressive. That was the terminology, and then you posted relentless with your most recent, and that's really what it was, right? Like, people post 30 don't really bounce back the way you have from, and I say the way you have because we saw it on the world stage at Eurobasket, the way you have from an Achilles injury.
Just that athleticism and just being able to run up and down and chase, play defense. That was the most important thing for me, because I use my body. So I'm when you're an athlete, that's the thing. You're like, oh sure, I can't lack this. I can't miss this. So I'm happy.
Yeah, Thanasis is a good dude. I've got the chance to speak to him a few times. Me and he's the older brother of Giannis. He's always gonna be supportive of him, and then he kind of sheds that on us too, as his teammates. He's always supportive of us. So.
I remember, I tried to find the text, but I remember when the Bucks traded for you last year.
Yeah.
He texted me as the trade was going on, and he said, one of the best athletes we will ever see.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you to hear that? Obviously, that. I'm sure going through your evaluation process, you're freakishly athletic. We know that. But what does it mean when now someone who's in your team to hear that coming from them?
No, that's what it means a lot. I mean, it's great. Good to get that praise from him. I actually saw him. I was in here late the other night. I saw him lifting. I said, "When did you get back?" He said, "An hour ago."
Yeah, he literally came from the airport to the facility.
Yep. So I got a chance to say what's up to him.
First time I met him, man.
You probably heard him before you saw him.
Yeah, definitely.
Has it really been 4 years?
Yeah.
Time flies. It's wild.
It is crazy.
Congrats on the success, obviously, but man, time just flies.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know, man. It had to be sometime preseason, playing pickup or training camp. But the memories that stand out are just during the games, like whether it was him dancing before the game or like getting us going, or just him on the bench, like standing for 3.5 hours straight.
Yep.
And never wavering in his energy a bit. And so you learn a lot from that as well. Like as a rookie coming into the league, of like, this is what it takes. If I'm not playing, I need to be doing this, exactly what he's doing. So I'm happy to have him back, man. He's good for the team and for the city.
When you got traded to the Bucks, but have you got a chance to meet TA yet?
Yeah, I've been to him. Just basketball culture, off season, seeing him around and stuff. So yeah, I knew him. What's
the scouting report? What are the first impressions for him, as from an energy perspective and everything he brings to a team?
I mean, what you see, from afar is what it is, and what you get, very energized, very contagious, like it leaks, and he just seems like he has a lot of joy, and he's grateful for, life and just being, where he's at. So like he expresses that for sure. That's what I could say.
Yeah. So my first time meeting him was in Paris.
Okay.
Last summer during the Olympics.
Gotcha.
And so yeah, we met then, and I think I had signed to the team.
Just like right before that, right?
I believe right before it.
Okay.
Yeah,
so we were doing episodes out there last year during the Olympics.
Yeah, very energetic, very genuine soul, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure you'll probably hear him before he shows up at some point. But but having him in the locker room now, what is that going to mean? Just that energy in your locker room this season?
I think it'll be infectious. I think it'll bring a lot of positive and a lot of attention to detail for the younger guys, and even guys like myself, just having that fire every game. Even when we may be lacking some, I think he's that type that can kind of change the energy of the room and get you prepared to go.
Have you got the chance to meet / just hear Thanasis from afar yet?
Yeah, I have. I actually met him yesterday. He was in the facility, and great guy. That's what I've heard, and he lived up to it. Super nice guy and works hard. He was in there Sunday getting shots, getting his body right, and I'm excited to get after it with him in camp.
Yeah, he basically lives there.
Yeah.
I know he went there right from the plane, essentially, so You'll see him a ton at the facility. Thanasis Antetokounmpo hosts. I know this is your first year in Milwaukee. Have you met him yet? What have those interactions been like, or have you yet to meet Thanasis?
Yeah, actually, I met him today. Today was the first day. I walked in the weight room and I met him. So yeah,
he was there already. I'm guessing.
He was there.
Yeah, he does that. He's probably there since like 6 a.m. or a couple hours before. What was the initial interaction? What was the vibe like?
Yeah, it was just I grew up watching them and just being able to see him in person for the first time. It was a good meeting.